I am listing 20 US visas for you so that you can know the one you can qualify for. Right here in the US, we have a lot of visas, but I want to list these 20 so that you can know the one that is better for you. Because I have realized that a lot of people are chasing visas they don't qualify for. And they don't even know that there are visas they already qualify for. So this is why this content is very, very important, and do well to share this content to others to empower them. You cannot give everybody money, but trust me, you can send this content to inspire someone. A lot of people want to travel abroad. People are just chasing tourist visa, student visa, work visa, this visa, but there are other visas you can go after. And you will be amazed. You will get these visas without spending too much. Because like I have clearly stated in many of my previous contents, what you don't know is bigger than you. Knowledge is power. It is very, very important for you to constantly seek knowledge. So that is why after this content, you will not decide which visa out of these 20 I will be listing to you qualify for. Which of them will be better for you? So please, in case you're just coming across my channel, my name is Nosa Comedy, the man with the remedy. Please do well to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet done so. And I want to say thank you very much to my returning subscribers and my existing subscribers. Thank you very much. And give this video a big like so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people who might be interested in this content. So we go to this video proper. Visa number 1 on my list, B1 visa, business visitor. So this visa is for people who are planning to come to the US for business meetings or business purposes or for conference or consultations. That is what the US B1 is for. Now, the second visa on my list is the B2 visa. The B2 tourist visa is for visits, for tourism, for vacation, or medical treatment. That is what the B2 is for. So, if you are also coming here to the US to visit family and friends, you have to apply for the B2. And the B2 is one of the most popular US visas. So this visa, like I said earlier, is for tourism, vacation, for visiting friends and families, and for medical treatment. The third one on my list, F1 visa. The F1 visa is a student visa. So it's for people who are coming to the US to study. So if you have applied to a school here in the US and you have been given admission and you meet that school's requirements, like paying the required tuition deposit or whatever the case may be, you will be applying for the F1 visa. It is a student visa. So number 4 on my list is F2 visa. The F2 visa is for spouse, children, dependents of a student. So if eventually you are coming to US to study, you will be applying for the F1 visa, you that is the student. Your spouse, your husband, your wife will be applying for the F2. So even your children too, F2. So that's the 4th visa on my list. The 5th visa here on my list is the J1 visa. It is called the exchange visitor visa for exchange programs, including students, trainees, interns, and scholars. These J1 visas, This J1 visa is for these people. So the next on my list is J2 visa. This J2 visa is for the dependents of J1 visa holders. You know, I told you like the J1 is known as exchange visitor visa for exchange programs, including students, trainees, interns, and scholars. So the J2 visa is for the dependents of J1 visa. So number 7 on my list is H1B visa. The H1B visa is a specialty occupation visa, like it's called, for professionals in specialized fields like IT, engineering, or medicine. That is the H1B visa. So number 8 is the H2A visa. So the H2A visa is also known as the temporary agricultural workers visa. So it's for seasonal agricultural work. So next on my list, number 9 is H2B visa, also known as the temporary non-agricultural workers visa. This one is for seasonal non-agricultural work. Number 10 on my list is H4 visa. This H4 visa is for dependents of H1B, H2A, and H2B visa holders. Number 11 on my list is L1 visa. This L1 visa is also known as intra-company transferee. This is for employers transferring to a US branch of their company. That is to say, if you are working in a company or in an establishment outside the US, you will be applying for this L1 visa if they are transferring you, if your company is transferring you to their branch here in the US. So you'll be needing an L1 visa. Number 12, L2 visa. L2 visa is for dependents of L1 visa holders. That is, dependents means spouses and their children. So number 13 on my list is O1 visa. This O1 visa is also known as the individuals with extraordinary ability visa. So it is known as the O1 visa. So people with extraordinary abilities in fields like arts, science, athletics can apply for this visa. So if you feel like in athletics you are very good, you have extraordinary abilities, you can apply for this visa. You don't need to know anybody. And if also you think that you are very good in science courses, you are good, you are exceptional, you can also apply. Check out the requirements. I have done videos on this before. So number 14 on my list is P1 visa. The P1 visa is also known as the athletics / entertainers visa. So this visa is for internationally recognized athletes or entertainers. So this P1 visa is for internationally recognized entertainers and athletes or athletes. So number 15 on my list is TN visa, known as NAFTA Professionals visa. This visa is for Canadians and Mexican citizens under the NAFTA agreement. So that doesn't really concern people from Africa. So we have the R1 visa, which is number 16 on my list. The R1 visa is also known as the religious workers visa. This visa is for ministers and other religious workers. So if your religion in your country, maybe they employ you or you have been working for that religious body in your country, and you want to come here to work for a religious body. So you have to apply for the R01 visa. It's for religious workers. So if a religious body here also employ you to come and work from, they employ you from your country to come here or wherever you want to come and work here in the US, you will be applying for the R01 visa. This visa is for religious workers. So the next one on my list, number 17, is K1 visa. The K1 visa is also known as the fiancé visa. This visa is for people who are engaged to US citizens. It's for foreign nationals who are engaged to marry a US citizen. So let's say you are dating somebody in the US and this person comes to your country and you guys are engaged. You that wants to come here and marry that your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé, or fiance, you will need to apply for a K1 visa, also known as a fiancé visa. Number 18 on my list, this is IR1 slash CR1 visa. This one is immigrant visas, permanent stay, which is number 18. This one is also known as spouse of a US citizen, for spouses of US citizens. IR1 slash CR1 visa. Number 18, EB1 visa. Like I said, these 18, 19, and 20, they are for permanent stay. These are permanent stay visas. So number 19, EB1 visa. This EB1 visa, also known as employment-based immigrant visa, is for workers, including those with extraordinary abilities, outstanding professors, and researchers. And last but not the least, on this list is the DV visa, Diversity Visa Lottery Program, for individuals from countries with low immigration rates to the US. So this is just the part 1 of the US visas. So from these 20 visas I have listed, check yourself, check around you, check your pulse, check your ability, check your skills, check your educational background, and see the ones you can qualify for. You can't be wasting time chasing visas that you don't qualify for. The result will be deniers or a denier. So this is what this content is all about. So I will be dropping this update back to back. Expect the next one and have a good one, guys.